Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Monday. Hope everyone's having a good start to the week so far. Welcome once again to Fact versus Fiction. My name is Radhika Bajaj. Jency, how are we doing today?
Hi Radhika, and today we're going to speak about Sania Mirza. Not about a game, but about whether she's wearing hijab and the ripped jeans and what it means to be in India or Pakistan. That's what we're going to discuss.
So let's bring up that picture that Jency was referring to. It's a picture doing the rounds on social media, a collage of two pictures in fact, जहाँ एक तरफ she's seen wearing ripped jeans, दूसरी तरफ she's seen in a hijab, और claim ये है that India में वो ऐसे कपड़े पहनती हैं और पाकिस्तान में कुछ अलग तरह के कपड़े पहनती हैं. And जो कैप्शन है वो बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है. स्टिल इंडिया इज इंटॉलरेंस, राइट? तो इसका मतलब क्या है वो थोड़ी देर में डिस्कस करते हैं. पर जेंसी, उससे पहले जो हिजाब वाली पिक्चर है, क्या ये एक्चुअली पाकिस्तान से है?
Definitely not. In fact, when we went and did a reverse image search, it took us back to a story where this image was placed, Rediff.com story, way back in 2006, nearly 13 years back. And what that story was saying is that this was a user generated image. Now someone, first of all, this was in Mecca in Saudi Arabia, and this was during Umrah, which what I understand is a shorter version of the big Hajj that is usually that people go for. So she was there with the parents and with the relatives, and at that time this image was shot by a bystander who probably got excited seeing Sania Mirza there, took their permission, shot that image, and in fact put this out and send it to Rediff. So that's how Rediff got this image.
Okay.
And they published this entire story way back in 2006. Nothing to do with Pakistan. So definitely not shot in Pakistan. The implication being that she's married to a Pakistani cricketer.
Correct.
So she has to, she's forced to kind of wear the hijab.
तो वो थोड़ा ये कंजर्वेटिव हैं पाकिस्तान में, इसलिए ऐसे कपड़े पहनती हैं, और इंडिया में ऐसे कपड़े पहनती हैं. और ये there's a sudden take on intolerance here जो समझ में नहीं आया. Why would you drag in Sania Mirza?
Yes, which is quite sad. I went and did a Google search to find out whether did she ever speak on intolerance. I don't happen to be seeing any quotes from her about the fact that either India is intolerant or that India has become more intolerant post 2014. That's the implication, right? That's why this discussion is happening. So I don't know why she was dragged into it. If it had to do anything with her hijab, there's nothing wrong in if she wants to practice her religious beliefs. And also the important fact here being that she's on a pilgrimage. So when she's on a pilgrimage, there are always, every religion has certain dress codes, right? Like women do cover their head if they're in a church, in a temple, or they're in a gurudwara, wherever they are, there are certain practices that you follow, and which is why we wrote the story. Otherwise this was not to be written. The reason being that A, this is not Pakistan, secondly that she was on a pilgrimage, and thirdly that's her
choice. Whether she wants to wear it, wherever she wants to wear it is absolutely fine. इसमें intolerance का angle कहाँ आया समझ नहीं आया, and I think that's what we're trying to say here, that Sania Mirza has not made any statement around this hot debate, but still somehow she has been dragged into this controversy.
But just one point I would like to mention here, if you look at it from the psychology of people putting this out, it has always rankled a section of people in this country that she got married to a Pakistani cricketer. Now I don't know why it bothers them, because she decided to fall in love with someone and get married to that person. So there is that element also here. So if the fact that how did a great Indian tennis star, and she actually is a great Indian tennis star, decided to get married to a Pakistani cricketer. Now that's something that that really hurts them, and secondly, the fact that the moment they see a woman actually dressed up in a hijab, or they don't, I don't even think they understand the difference between a hijab or a burqa. For them, everything is a burqa, and so there is a difference. By the way, go and Google search and find out what it is, and they immediately break out in a rash. So this is the result.
One of those moments. All right, guys, we'll leave it at that here on Fact versus Fiction. Thank you for joining in. और कुछ अगर ऐसे images हैं, pictures हैं जो आप चाहते हैं हम लोग discuss करें, you can send them to us. The number is 7700906111. We'll wait for your messages. Thanks for watching today.